Alright guys, Big Jim's door, all wet sanded, 400, blew in some of the cut throughs with some aerosol, Transtar 2-in-1, and then just scuff that back with a prep pad. I think it's ready to go. The upper section from here up through the window frame, just straight black, and the lower section here from this swage line down, also in black. And then do the center section. So it's going to do a two-tone here. Do the center section here in a silver metallic, and possibly, if I like the way that it's laying down, I may crack out the can of green candy that I've had mixed up for a couple years and hit it with that. We'll have to see as things go along here.
Looking down from the heights that we have built all by ourselves, and there is fear of the unknown, but we cannot lose control when we feel like the world is against us. We're trying to find ourselves without the defining words. We can no longer hold on to what only makes us hurt. We cannot sink into the dark. The vertigo is getting sharp. There's something greater than ourselves that we must reach for.
Okay guys, that black base laid down pretty decent. I shot like a half cover coat and then a nice full coat over the rest of it. I think that's going to be good enough. Black usually covers without much of an issue. Now, I mentioned a few things in the unboxing about the gun. Now, I have to correct something I said. I mentioned this was a conventional gun. Well, I was mistaken by the information that I had saw on the internet from another YouTuber. This is a high efficiency gun. It is classified at a 65% transfer efficiency or better. And also mentioning about the unboxing, I still have the box here. Now there's a couple of numbers here that may be important to those who purchase this from Princess Auto. This number here, this is their SKU number for the store for this gun that's on the box. So I'm guessing they purchased significant quantity to have the label modified. So this is their store SKU number, and this is their own gun number here, because if you try to find this number on ANI's website, you won't find it. At least I didn't find it, but you will find this gun. Only difference is these last couple numbers are a little bit different. So a little point of interest there to anybody who is looking for parts for the gun in the future. Now I'm going to let this cure up. I'm going to turn the heat on, cure this up real good, and then throw a couple tape lines down. The center portion here, I'm going to spray with some 301 clear, just to kind of cover in some of the sand scratches, because I'm going over this with a silver metallic. Anybody who sprayed silvers knows the finer the sand job, the better, because silvers have a tendency to make all those scratches show up. So I'm going to blow a coat of 301 TransStar mid coat clear over top of this, let that dry, and then hit it with the silver metallic. I think that's looking real nice. That silver metallic is laid down just about flawless, other than some of the lint off my own clothes that's in it. I'm going to tack that off and hit it with some green candy for sure. Alright, I got everything unpapered. Doesn't look too bad. There's a few, like I said before, halo spots in the primer. I really should have whacked down a coat of sealer. It's not looking bad. I'm going to put you back in the holder. Got some clear mixed up. Knock down a couple coats of clear. We'll see how that works out. Okay guys, that turned out pretty good. I still got my mask on. There's a bit of fog in here still. Looking real good though. After I clean the gun out, when the fog leaves, I'll come back and give you another look. Okay guys, that was about 10 ounces of clear this panel out. The black down here, very nice finish, almost no orange peel in it at all, and a lot of that has to do with the way the base coat went down. You can see in the candy, the reflection's not quite as good. That candy was in that can for probably a year and a half already mixed up. So, you know, that base coat reducer, not necessarily matched up with this 45-degree Fahrenheit air temperature, where the rest of it seems to have come out really, really nice. So as I went along through this job, I continued to keep the gun at full fluid and full fan, and continued to bump the air pressure up until I found the desired pressure that I think that it performed the best at. So that's I did this clear. It was around probably 33, 34 psi, and for the base coat, I think the better pressure on that was a little higher, at around maybe the the 26, 28 psi range. Did a really nice job. I'm quite impressed. I had not used this gun prior to this job. So it's like first time, figured it out, dialed it in, and I'm really quite happy. I would definitely advise anybody who gets one of these guns. You're gonna enjoy it. I think it's a good gun. Now, the only other thing I noticed with it was gotta stay tight to the panel. Distance is really crucial. When I was spraying down that last coat of clear, I was in there really tight, probably about 5 inches away, in order to get that gloss finish, that nice texture. So it laid down nice and flat. If you're sitting off a little bit, a little too much loss in the transfer. But overall, I think this job turned out real good. This is definitely a DIY gun. It's definitely in the price range. So there you have it, guys. Turned out real nice.